lights on mine. Oh, I'm gonna give them to you. Thank you. Thanks for putting lights on mine. These are the Jetti weighted walking light poles, or poles with 2 lights. And they both weigh, the poles themselves, weigh 1.1 pounds. So you've got 2 weights in your hands, but they don't feel overwhelming. This is an encore presentation of the big deal. It's like Nordic walking. And also the poles kind of help your balance. They might make you feel that you're like, I'm a little bit more confident in when I'm walking and how I'm walking. And you've got 2 colors to choose, and then you're gonna choose based on your height, which set you're gonna get. So not $84.95, we're $49.98, 5 easy payments of $10. Carrie Whiteman is here with me. She's a personal trainer, but I'm gonna share with you that you've got 2 colors to choose. You've got the gray, and then are we calling this a sky blue?
Yep.
That's the gray. Here's the sky blue. And then you have choices when it comes to the height of the walking poles. So you're gonna get the petite, that's gonna be for folks who go up to 5'3". There's also a medium for folks who go up to 5'6", a tall for you to go up to 5'10", and then the extra tall for you to go up to 6'2". And so again, you're choosing based on your height, and that will be on .com to help you choose as well. And then you get 2 lights to go on the arms of them as well, so that you can be seen. Happy New Year, Carrie Whiteman.
I gotta give Rachel a hug.
Give you a hug. Happy New Year, Carrie Whiteman.
New Year, and it's all about just keeping fitness simple,
so
Rachel.
Keeping fitness simple. I'm sorry, Fran, did you say how many of these sets? 11,000 sets since Saturday, because I know I saw you with Kirsten. So not only are they weights, right? All of a sudden acting like a baton, because they're 1.1 pounds each, but they are also mechanisms to help you feel more confident and to help you with your balance as you're using them on either side. Take it away, my friend.
So let's take walking and level it up. So they are 1 pound each, which matters because every step you're getting that repetition of a weighted walk, which is really where I want you to do more in 2025. But keeping it simple with the Jetti weighted walking poles is a really simple way for us to be consistent, because not only are we using them just like you do with Nordic walking, whether you're outside, but you can also, Rachel, check this out, everybody. Look at Rachel and myself just marching in place and using our arms with our Jetti weighted walking poles. So you're marching in place, you're tuning into QVC. You can see we're getting our steps, because your steps can happen in the house. Like right now, it's pretty chilly outside. So in your home or outside. But what makes these really unique and why there's really nothing like this out there is the rubber durable tops and bottoms. So the terrain, whether you're on a hardwood floor, a rug outside, it's gonna help guide you, give you that confidence that you mentioned, and support you. And I have a neighbor who picked these up when they first launched, and she's in her 70s, and she loves them because she said, look, when I'm stepping, I feel the rubber durable grips that happen every single step. And then also, what I love, what the creator did was upper body. Right here.
Got it,
So you've got these grips, and they're at the tops, they're in the middle. And so Rachel, will you do 5 exercises with me?
I will.
So we're gonna do some back rows right here. So we're gonna take the poles and just row into the largest muscles in your upper body. Then we're gonna go into your biceps. So 5 exercises that I want you to get started with is just double up. Now you have 2 pounds, and you can actually do, right? And then we're gonna serve the platter. Even though we're done with serving hors d'oeuvres for the holidays, we still need to strengthen our shoulders. And this is back to not the bikinis that we're thinking about when it comes to fitness in 2025. It's really the functional movements that we need to continue to strengthen.
And when you talk about functional movements, we're talking about everyday movements, right? So we're talking about being able to pick things up. We're talking about being able to bend and move. Oh, this is nice.
Isn't this nice? Inner thigh stretch. You're getting your hips to get that mobility in your hips, which you need to shift side to side as a trainer. I do this all the time with my clients. And then Rachel, you mentioned something about doing more than just walking. Let's go over to the couch, and I'm going to show you. This was me during the holidays with my family. My dad, who everybody is doing amazing, he's 90. And when I gave him the Jetti weighted walking poles, he did this. I said, place them in each hand. I said, Dad, stand up, please. He stood up and was like, wow. He really, to get up, you're activating your glute muscles. So standing up is activating. This is a squat, everybody. Taking a seat, we're stretching. Yep. Then we push down on the poles and then we stand and activate. So this is where you're actually getting the largest muscles in your body, and this is the #1 exercise we should be doing every day. Again, keeping this super simple. Just get a squat in because it's going to help you get in and out of your chair. It's going to help you get in and out of the car, in and out of bed. Then we can stay right here and let's work on our balance.
Okay.
So place the bars next to you and just take one foot up slightly. And where you are right now, this matters big time.
Yeah.
Taking a foot up and then switch. And this is a slow step, but this is a wonderful way for you to help yourself with that feeling of, oh my gosh, I need to feel like I've got that confidence in my body again. And sometimes with injuries, I hurt my foot. I actually had a stress fracture over a year ago. I still fight the fight, Rachel, because I'm 50.
Right, yeah.
The age of possibility,
right, exactly.
I landed right on there.
Yeah.
And it is about us trying to now heal our bodies, but in a gentle way. So let's go walking again.
You know, and that is a gentle way. I'm going to talk to you. You said your dad is 90. My father is 90 as well. And he is super, super nervous about falling because honestly, as you age, and I'm the age of possibility as well, so I'm 58, if you break something, right, the recovery is longer. And then you're more timid about moving around because you're scared of hurting something again. I love that these are weighted, so they're 1.1 pounds each. You're also getting lights, Carrie Whiteman.
Oh, well,
so you get 2 of these lights. What are the lights for?
So you're going to be seen dawn or dusk if you go out early or you're staying out a little bit past 4 p.m. And this is where you have 4 modes. So you have the steady. Then as I just press on the Jetti, you're going to see that slow flash, which I think is really neat because then folks can really see you outside. And then there's the fast flash. So if it's getting darker, you can just hit this so people really pay attention. And then you turn it off. And they're just silicone.
How did you turn them on and off?
So you just press the Jetti.
Just press the Jetti.
Yeah, and you press it right there, and then you've got slow, quick, and then off.
Okay, I love them.
Love them.
Let me just show you the size chart on the height, because I guess getting the perfect height matters. Do you want to walk us through it? Because you've got 4 sizes here. You want to start here on the petite. So here's the petite. We do have a size chart for you.
5 foot to 5'3", petite. Then it goes up every 3 inches. 5'4" to 5'6", that's medium. 5'7" to 5'10", there's tall. 5'11" to 6'2" is extra tall. And Rachel, I turned 50, had to go to the doctor to get my physical, and they were there, oh, congratulations, you lost an inch.
Right. You lost an inch.
I lost an
inch.
Your height. I lost an inch of my height. So I am now 5'6". I used to be 5'7". So yes, I am in the mediums.
Yeah.
And that's where this is very unique. You have your hands on the grips. The grips are on the top and the bottom interchangeably, and then you have nice grips in the center to do exactly this. You can do walks with your friends using your Jetti weighted walking poles. They're 1 pound each. This is not about overwhelming anybody. This is about you doing something in your home, doing something in your neighborhood, doing something with your friends. I have literally this neighbor of mine saying, let's start a Jetti walking club.
That's fun.
And I was like, cool. And I love this bicep. The bicep, this is where you pick things up. You need to strengthen your biceps. This is where you sit in and out of that chair. You have to utilize those big muscles, your legs, your thighs. Then using those arms, going back to the Nordic walking. It's a form of Nordic walking. And the creator, Joyce, she published 2 walking books, everybody. Loves walking and has created a long career in walking.
And
but then
stretching.
She said, let's stretch.
Stretching.
There's
stretching going on here.
Oh.
We showed you inside because I'm sure a lot of you are going, you know what, well, it's cold outside and I'm not going to be walking outside. That's fine. You don't have to. But again, Carrie, you say this to me all the time as a personal trainer. Motion is lotion. Right. You got to move your body. And probably your doctor has said that to you. You've got to move your body because the less you move it, the creakier it gets. I remember, crazy analogy, I had a car. Oh, loved this car. Okay. I was the only one in it. Never used my back window. Never used my back window on my car. I went to use the back window, automatic, it broke. And I brought it to my mechanic. I was like, what in the world? This is a window I never use on a car that is, you know, not that old or, you know, maybe 3 years old or whatever. And he was like, that's the problem. A car is a machine. Like your body, you got to use it. When you didn't use it, it broke.
Yep.
So that's the same thing with your body. Motion is lotion. You've got to use your legs. You've got to move your legs. You've got to move your arms. You've got to stretch your back. You've got to stay moving and limber, because otherwise you kind of atrophy. The reality is when you're not using it, you kind of atrophy. And I love we've got 400 sets ordered in this show, 1,500 since Saturday. This is an encore presentation of our big deal that's exclusive to us. It's an $85 pack up that we have for you right now at under $50. So we're $35 less right now. You have 30 days to love them or return them. Right now in this moment is the time to say, I know we're all doing New Year's resolutions, and you can use them in your home. And since these are slightly more than a pound a piece, you can do stretching, you can do quote weightlifting, and like start where you are. I love this. This is really great.
Nordic walking is even better than conventional walking because you have light poles that are 1 pound each, which add up over 5 minutes when you're watching QVC marching right in front of your couch where you would normally be in a seated position. Then also, you're able to get into that mode of, wait, I just heard what Rachel said. Motion is lotion. Guess what, everybody? It's also pain is a signal to move. And when you feel pain getting out of bed, you can have your Jetti weighted walking poles next to your bed. And Rachel, look what I'm about to do. We're going to put one of the poles down, and I'm going to have Rachel join me with a stretch.
One of the poles down.
So imagine this is your night table next to your bed. And you have your poles right there. You take your pole when you get out of bed, which, by the way, the pole can help you with the rubber durable grip, and you're going to bring your arms straight up. And this may be where you're at today, but in a month, you may be here. And then in 2 months, you may be here. And you're feeling your belly stretching. You get a little twist to work your torso. You get your shoulders to get that range of motion, the mobility in your shoulder. And then we're gonna do another exercise. We're just gonna put our hips back, pitch your hips back, long arms, and we're gonna stretch the back of our legs.
Oh, got it.
Those legs are called the seat muscles, and we talk a lot about sneaky fitness. So we're stretching. This is sneaky fitness.
It totally is.
Then you stand up. You place one pole down. You may grab the other, but you may say, I even just want to just shift my hips and wake up my hips. This is really number 2 in my book when you wake up. Shifting your hips. Waking your hip muscles up, because this is the pelvic girdle, mid-thigh to rib cage. So when we have to wake the body up, we want to go right into the center, the big muscles, the thighs, the glutes, this core. So when you start to shift your hips, guess where you're getting? Everything through the hips, your glutes, and your core.
Powerhouse. Yep. You're waking it up. This is an encore presentation. You get 2 of them. 2 of the walking sticks, 1.1 pounds a piece. You get 2 of the lights that attach to the sticks. You let us know whether or not you want the gray set or the aqua set, and then you let us know which size you want. This is $84.95 if you were buying this somewhere else. We're under 50, so we love saving you like 35 bucks. You get the lights, you're getting a set of 2. You can use them in the house, so I want you to know when you order these and get them home, you're using them immediately, no matter, Kirsten always calls me the fair weather walker, because I am. It starts to rain outside, and I'm like, I'm not walking. I get too cold, I'm like, I'm not walking. And she's like, I'm walking. So you can have something like this, and even if you're not walking outside, you can walk inside, but then use it as the weights. Use them as the stretch assisters. You've got to move your body. Motion is lotion. I'm 58 and I'm feeling the creakies, right? I wake up, if you wake up and you hear things are creaking, things are snapping, things are popping, you need to move your body. And I'm not a doctor. Oh, there goes a ring. And I don't even play one on TV. Thanks, my love. But the reality is that we do know that when you move your body, your body is going to respond. So here's a story. You're going to choose size. We've got a size chart to show you. So here it is for the petite, 5 feet to 5'3". The medium is 5'4" to 5'6". The tall, that's where I am, is 5'7" to 5'10". I'm 5'9". And then there's an extra tall, 5'11" to 6'2". We also offer free exchanges if you are picking up a set and you're like, you know what, I needed to get the other set. So you can get them for the first 30 days. And if you need a different one, you can get the different one. And it's only, how much to try on that Easy Pay? It's $10 to try. $10 to try. How about if we start again and you introduce the polls to us? Like, what is this?
So the Jetti weighted walking poles is another form of Nordic walking. So you can walk in your home, especially while the weather is just so brutally cold.
Yep.
Walk outside. And what that's going to do is Nordic walking is using all 4 limbs to help improve cardiovascular endurance, strength training, because they're 1 pound each.
Yep.
Also flexibility, everybody. You're doing more than just walking with the Jetti weighted walking poles. You're actually getting a total body workout. And with the grips being at each end of the poles, and then the grip in the center allows us to do what that